was really expansive. I started doing my tantra practices, and that opened me up and softened me and brought me back into my feminine energy. And as a consequence of that, my heart was very open. And as a consequence of that, I was moving more towards the masculine, or receiving the attention and the love from the masculine. And as a consequence of that, I started giving sessions online again, but this time I was giving sessions online more as a embodied version of me. So rather than having all these different methodologies and having a bit of distance between me and the person I was giving sessions to, I was just coming into the space that we created together as me, and we were just walking together hand in hand. I was feeling what they were feeling, and we were sharing the visions and the messages that were coming through, and it was all gorgeous. And then since the 1st of September and this portal and the lunar eclipse, the energy started percolating. It all went flat, and I started feeling bleh. And I feel like, oh, now, because of a reflection a friend gave me in a message yesterday, I thought, oh, so that's the reason why I started these posts. It's actually to try and keep this energy of expansion and elevation and softness and your heart opening up to, as she said, trying to put more air in the balloon so I could float about the atmosphere more. But of course that's not possible, or at least I don't feel that's possible. Even the hot air balloon has to come down sometime, and even stars, the reason we see them is because they're plummeting to Earth at some point. But what I take away from August actually is this sense of connection to everybody, this sense of interconnectedness with everybody, and not just the joy but also the pain. Yeah, feeling the pain and the joy and the in-betweens of everything. And I feel that's what I'm still learning and integrating and absorbing in my own self. Yeah, how even though I live alone, and I'm alone a lot of the time, nonetheless I do feel more and more now there is no separation between me and other people. And life is just keep on pouring into me. So I'm pleased about that. And I'm also blown helter-skelter as well by the energies. But I know that